Make America Great Again, the slogan that helped Donald Trump capture the White House. Well, catchy political slogans are nothing new on the American political scene, as the perfect political slogan can mean the difference between victory and defeat at the ballot box.
Well, tonight, Jay Cohn brings us an intriguing story from Montana's political past, how a catchphrase from the 1968 Montana governor's race stopped a statewide sales tax in its tracks.
Most Montanans know that we don't have a state sales tax, but few know why. For more than half a century, the state legislature has flirted with the idea of a general sales tax. In fact, twice it was put on the ballot for a vote of the people, and twice it was soundly rejected. That outcome so decisive that even to this very day, the idea of a general sales tax is pretty much dead on arrival in Montana. 83-year-old Jim Graff has been at the heart of many ad campaigns over the years.
Layout, design, and sales.
His marketing career has included stints with the Billings Gazette and most recently Campgrounds of America. Back in 1968, Graff was working at Sage Advertising in Helena when he suddenly found himself talking with Democratic Attorney General Forrest Anderson.
He says, well, I've made my mind up. I'm going to run for governor. And I said, well, we'd like to help you out and make it happen. We played up the fact that he was a good-looking guy. He looked like up close, he looked like a movie star.
Still, though, Anderson found himself the underdog in the race against incumbent Governor Tim Babcock. Just a few months earlier, faced with a looming budget shortfall, Babcock had proposed that the legislature enact a 2% general sales tax. And although that sales tax bill failed, the topic remained the hot issue of the day. Anderson wanted to make it clear to voters where he stood.
Leadership to develop state revenues from the present tax structure through increased economic growth.
We need less state government and a better administration for the taxpayer dollar.
Anderson's campaign also needed a catchy slogan. Babcock was using "Win with Tim," and Graff knew he had his work cut out for him.
It just came right out of my head, but here it was, right in front of me, 4 words, pay more, what for?
It definitely had all the makings of a great campaign slogan: short, sweet, to the point, and it rhymed.
While our taxes soar, we ask, pay more, what for?
It hits at the heart of Tim's campaign. I knew that we had a winner, but I'm not a salesman by any aspects, and I wasn't sure that I could sell that to Forrest. But he says, Jim, he says, you do what you and Bob think need to be done to win, for me to win this thing. And if you think you've got a catchy slogan, you go ahead and do it.
Pay more, what for left its mark. Babcock's campaign could not distance itself from the issue, and Forrest Anderson swept to victory, upsetting the incumbent governor by a stunning 14 points. To this day, it's the last time a sitting governor was defeated in Montana. In his biography, Babcock acknowledged that his support for the sales tax cost him the election, and in his words, quote, ended my political career as such. 2 years later, the state's ongoing funding woes had the sales tax issue front and center again. And after struggling through no less than 3 special sessions, state lawmakers decided to put the issue on the ballot for a vote of the people. Was the outcome a foregone conclusion? That part of our story tomorrow night. In Billings, Jay Cohn, MTN News.
The power of the political slogan. Thanks so much, Jay.
And we'll look forward to Jay's piece tomorrow and a few more months free of political ads.
Yes.